Ready? We're almost there.
4, 3.
Broadcast lovely downtown Boca Raton. It's 4 p.m. in South Florida and time for the Variety Cavalcade. That's right, another sparkling half hour of music and song with Tina Lilly, Giesbert Hoyer, and I'm Scott Bishop. And now our first number. We'd like to welcome the First Presbyterian Church to our studio audience today as we celebrate some of America's favorite popular music this Father's Day of 1941.
I'm headed for the station with the pack on my back. I'm tired of transportation in the back of my hat. I love to hear the rhythm of the clickety clack. And in the lonesome whistle, see the smoke from the stack. The power down the Democratic bells take back. So take me right back to the track, jack. Choo choo, choo choo, choo woo woo, woo woo, choo choo choo, choo choo, choo. Take me right back to the track, jack. You reach your destination, but that's a lie. You need some compensation to get back in the back. Take all the paper from the back of the stack. And leave the situation from the front to the back. The only job that's open needs a man with a knack. So pull it right back in the rack, jack. Choo choo, choo choo, choo woo woo, woo choo choo, choo choo, choo. Take me right back to the track, jack.
During today's Father's Day program, we'll be drawing the names of some of you dollars in our studio audience to win prizes provided by our sponsors. So listen closely to your name to be announced. Of course, that was Horton, Darling, and Gabler's hit Choo 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 Boogie, kicking off our potpourri of music and song. Nickel, da-doo-dee-ah-da, nickel,
Nickel, da-doo-dee-ah-da-da-da. Pepsi Cola, it's the spot. 12 full ounces, that's a lot. Twice as much for a nickel too. Pepsi Cola is a drink for you.
Listen to that. The sound of Pepsi Cola on ice. Do what soldiers do every day. Have a top on a Pepsi, and you can breathe with us.
Pepsi Cola is a drink for you. Nickel, 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 nickel.
Trickle, 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 trickle.
Nickel, 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 nickel. Yeah, da, da. WVK.
That's E for victory. Victory time 420.
Scott.
Tina Lily, everyone.
Hi, folks. Say, Scott, have you noticed how popular Vicky is over there?
I'll say.
Well, what's she got that I haven't got, Scott?
Well, that's easy, Tina. She's discovered how to adorn her skin with the favorites men love and to combat body odor at the same time.
You mean there's a nice-smelling soap a girl can depend on to protect herself against offending?
I'll say, Tina, Cashmere Bouquet. You'll revel in its rich cleansing suds that banish body odor forever by actual test.
Thanks for your tip, Scott. I'm going to go pick up a half-dozen cakes right now.
You just do that, Tina. Folks, smell that soap before you buy it and you'll instinctively prefer Cashmere Bouquet toilet soap in green, pink, and handsome white. And now, on this Father's Day, we're going to help out one of our fathers by picking a name out of this hat to win a half-dozen cakes of Cashmere Bouquet. Now, won't that father be lucky, having his whole family smelling clean and fresh? Tina, would you like to do the honors?
And the winner is Bob Lunsford, originally from Upland, California, father of 5, grandfather of 5, and lucky Bob has 3 great-grandchildren. Thank you, Bob.
And now, along with 4 to 5, WVK's featured crooner this afternoon, Mr. Giesbert Hoyer. Boy, do I need a laxative. Oh gosh, I'm trying a court case this morning. I'll have to postpone it. I can't go running out during the trial.
Well, Frank put off needed relief.
Oh.
so troubled by constipation symptoms, he loses his temper and the case.
Guilty! Oh, no!
Bert, on the other hand, was just as smart as he could be. He took sal hepatica. He had to go to court too this morning, but he knew he had to go before he went to court. Relieved and feeling more like himself.
Not guilty!
Oh boy! Bert won his case. Sal hepatica worked gently but thoroughly. Need a clever Father's Day present? Try the new personalized plastic container of sal hepatica. In fact, we have one right here for one lucky father. Vicky, would you like to pick the name of the lucky father who's going to keep his whole family as regular as clockwork?
Our lucky father is Armand Boiling. Armand. Take him to He is the father of Nika. Congratulations, sir.
But sal hepatica is only available in limited quantities to you because the country comes first. So if sal hepatica is not on your druggist's shelf, please be patient and know that the boys over there are getting the very best.
Very moving experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, 6 years ago we started the WBK Cavalcade and we heard Tina sing for the first time. And although "I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China" was originally a poker phrase said by someone who was winning to someone who was losing, Frank Lesser has romanticized that phrase in this next number. Here's Tina Lilly with "A Slow Boat to China."
I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore. Leave all your lovelies waiting on that faraway shore. Out on the briny with the moon big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. Well, I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, to myself alone. There is no verse to this song, 'cause I don't want to wait a moment too long. Well, I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore. Leave all your lovelies waiting on that faraway shore. Out on the briny with the moon big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. Well, I'd like to get you on a slow boat to China, to myself. Yes, I'll be drawn to myself, honey. Oh, to myself alone. Yes, I get you all to myself.
We were very gay in the summer of '41. You took me somewhere almost every evening. Dancing, picnicking, swimming. Swimming I liked most of all. You called me a mermaid, a siren, a water witch. Then on that never-to-be-forgotten afternoon at the beach, when I pulled off my swim cap, you told me that my hair was like a summer sunset shimmering on scarlet waves, that I bewitched you for keeps. You said, let's be sweethearts for always. You're on the broad oceans now, Jim. You and millions of others, Jims and Bills and Joes, but you'll be back. And know that I mean it when I said yes for always.
The people who made those swim caps are making life-saving equipment today because we care about Jim too, the United States Rubber Company.
And now, George and Ira Gershwin's Embraceable You.
And now, the ladies would like to treat you to one of the Andrews sisters' most popular tunes. Now, Rita has been busy lately and hasn't been able to rehearse this number with the other girls, but she's a great sight singer, and I know all of you here in our studio audience won't mind if she uses her charts, since she'll be doing this number cold.
Scott, I don't do anything cold.
He's
teeth exploring through that crisp row of fine, pure chocolate. Down, down, down into that creamy center of wholesome, delicious ice cream. Close your eyes and let those two tempting treats melt, melt, melt into your mouth and blend into a symphony of flavor. Now you've discovered something.
Eskimo pie. They're leading drugstores and confectionaries everywhere.
Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen.
Say, Scott.
Vicky Levy, everyone.
I have some exciting news for everyone here and at home. Our good friend and WVK's own music man, Brock Terry, is in the studio audience today. Next week, Brock is being shipped out to places unknown. And as a going-away present, Brock has agreed to help us close out our show this afternoon by playing for our last few numbers.
Brock Terry, come up on stage. Now, sit back and relax as our own Rita Dee and Brock Terry do their magic with Harold Arlen and Ted Koehler's 1933 hit, Stormy Weather.
Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather seems my man and I ain't together. Keeps raining all the time. Life is bare, gloom and misery everywhere. Stormy weather, just can't get my poor self together.
4:45. And now the ladies would like to bring you a word from another one of our sponsors. And Nancy Hamilton, made popular by Miss Ella Fitzgerald, last year's big hit, How High the Moon.
Somewhere there's music, I'll think the tune. Somewhere there's heaven, how high the moon. There is no moon above when love is far away too. Till it comes true that you love me as I love you. Somewhere there's music, how near, how far. Somewhere there's heaven, it's where you are. The darkest night will shine, you will come to me soon. Until you will be still, my heart, how high the moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Thompson Dairy Products of Oshkosh, Wisconsin, we have another giveaway, but this one you will have to win. Gentlemen, you have the chance to win this 1-pound half-moon brick of Wisconsin's best cold cheddar. Be the first to correctly answer this question. On average, what is the distance in miles between the Earth and the Moon? Anyone?
50,000.
Anyone?
93,000.
50,000?
93.
93?
Anyone else? Guess, guess.
90 million.
I think 93 has it. It's actually 238,000 miles. 900 miles. Well, folks, that's our show for today, dedicated to the boys on the front. We'll stick around, or we'd like to stick around a little longer, but we all have places to go and fathers to be with. But we'll be together again when that little red light on your radio turns a deep amber. Everyone here at WVK and the Gold Coast Network, wishing you and yours the happiest and healthiest Father's Day. Revere Show. It's about a 20-minute program coming right up, and then we will be back. Mr. John Revere, everyone.
I'm not such a clever one with all the latest fads. I admit I was never one to drink with all the lads. Not that I ever tried to be a saint. I'm the sort that they classify as quaint. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. The sound of rain upon my window pane. The starry song that April sings. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands. These my heart understands. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. It's how I want to be, as long as you'll agree to stay old-fashioned with me.
Again, thank you so much for all of you for braving the weather. I think the song is appropriate.
The sound of rain upon my window pane, the starry song that April sings. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands, these my heart understands. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. It's how I want to be, as long as you'll agree to stay old-fashioned with me.
For this next number, I will need an unsuspecting but lovely lady to help me out for a dance break. And as Scott mentioned earlier, if any of you feel inspired to use the dance floor, you are welcome to join us. If I had a joke, I'd tell.
If they asked me, I could write a book about the way you are, and whisper and look. I could write a preface on how we met, so the world would never forget. And the simple secret of the plot is just to tell them that I love you a lot. And the world discovers as my book ends how to make two lovers a friend.
I found my volunteer. Don't leave. Here's Will.
This next number is one best done just sitting down. Excuse me. Wild again, beguiled again, a simpering, whimpering child again, bewitched, bothered and bewildered am I couldn't sleep and wouldn't sleep till love came and told me I shouldn't sleep, bewitched, bothered and bewildered and I lost my heart, but what of it? She is cold, how I agree. She can laugh, but I love it, although the laughs on me. I'll sing to her each spring to her and long for the day when I'll cling to her, bewitched, bothered and bewildered am I. She's a fool and I know it, but a fool can have her charms. I'm in love, and I show it just like a babe in arms. I'll sing to her each spring to her and long for the day when I'll cling to her, bewitched, bothered and bewildered. So bewitched, bothered and bewildered am
And moving on, I think we have another song where I may pick a volunteer to join me again in a dance. As long as none of you fathers want to be borrowing your taste. A foggy day in London town had me low, it had me down. I viewed the morning with such alarm. That British Museum had lost its charm. How long, I wonder, would this thing last? But the age of miracles hadn't passed, and suddenly
expected to be off mic for that one. Hopefully you all were still able to hear me on that one. Now, I believe, as Scott mentioned earlier with that One for the Road, that he hoped that you would enjoy a cup of coffee. But I believe the original intent of the song was perhaps that the One for the Road might be something a little stiffer.
We're drinking, my friend, to the end of the brief episode. So make it one for my baby and one more for the road. I know the routine. Put another nickel in that there machine. I'm feeling so bad. Can't you make the music dreamy and sad? I could tell you a lot, but you got to be true to your code. So make it one for my baby and one more for the road. You'd never know it, but buddy, I'm a kind of poet, and I got a lot of things I wanna say. But if I'm gloomy, won't you listen to me until it's all tucked away? So that's how it goes. Joe, I know you're getting anxious to close. So thanks for the cheer. I hope you didn't mind my band in your ear. But this torch that I found, it's just gotta be drowned, or it might soon explode. So make it one for my baby and one more for the
You're probably wondering what the perfect Father's Day gift might be. And I think that fathers, other than wishing for the safety and happiness of their children, probably just want the same basic things we all do, which is to be able to love their families and be loved in return. And this next song, I am honored to say, is actually my parents' favorite song. So on this Father's Day, this is for my dad.
I can only give you love that lasts forever, and a promise to be hand to hold when leaves begin to fall, and the lover's burning light will warm the winter's night. That's all. That's all. There are those, I am sure, who have told you they would give you the world for a toy. All I have are these arms to enfold you, and a love time can never destroy. If you're wondering what I'm asking in return, dear, you'll be glad to know that my demands are small. Say it's me that you'll adore, for now and evermore. That's all. That's all. And now I'm going to surprise someone with a dance. You'll be glad to know that my demands are small. Say it's me that you'll adore, for now and evermore. That's all. That's all. Say it's me that you'll adore, for now and evermore. That's all.
Manhattan transfer members for you.
The next song is called Java Jive.
I love coffee, I love tea. I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup.
Boy.
I love Java, sweet and high. Whoops, Mr. Moto, I'm a coffee pie. Shoot me a pot and I'll pour me a shot. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup.
Oh, slip me a slot from that wonderful mud, and I've got to rock till I'm stuck in the jug.
The slops of onion and the raw one. Dry one. Wait a percolator. I love coffee, I love tea. I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup.
Oh, boy.
Boston beans.
I said those itty little green beans.
Cabbage and green.
You know that I'm not keen about a bean.
Unless it is a cheery coffee bean.
Well, I love Java, sweet and high. Whoops, Mr. Moto, I'm a coffee pie. You shoot me a pot and I'll pour me a shot. A cup of dazzling bottom. Oh, slip me a slug from that wonderful mic. And now color again. Your nickel in my pot.
Taking it slow. Waiter, percolator. I love coffee, I love tea. I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Oh well, the coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Bye.
We would like to do something that was recorded by Manhattan Transfer. Janice Siegel made it quite popular, written in 1959. Operator.
Give me information. Information. Give me long distance. Long distance. Give me 1, 2, 3.
Operator. Information. Get it, Jesus on the line. Operator. Information. I'd like to speak to a friend of mine. Friend is my number, faith is my exchange. Heaven is the street and Jesus is his name. Operator, information. Please give me Jesus on the line. Operator, information. Please tell me why it's taking so long. Operator, information. Don't try to tell me what number to call. My mother used this number when I was very small. Every time she dialed it, she always got a call. Operator, information.
have just a couple more numbers for you today. I want to thank you all for being here. This is to honor a beautiful place that we've been singing in for, I guess there have been shows here as long as this hall's been here, 38 years, which is pretty tremendous. And we're going to do a big group number at the end, so make sure you get your voices warmed up and ready. We're going to have a nice big sing-along at the end. The next song is called Boy from a Certain City. And I want to sing this in honor of my husband. I think he's here today. He's not from New York City, he's from Boston, but you get the drift. Happy Father's Day, honey.
Tell us about the boy from New York City. Come on, King. Tell us about the boy from New York City.
He's kind of tall. He's really fine. Someday I have made him mine, all mine. And he's neat and he's so sweet. And the way he looks at me knocks me off my feet. Ooh, you're too young to see how he walks, and how he talks,
Tell us about the boy from New York City.
where he's down, and he's no clown. He has the finest penthouse I've ever seen in town. And he's cute in his mohair suit, and he keeps his pockets full of spending loot. Say you want to come and see, he's the most, from coast to coast. Everybody says he loves me, chills run down my spine. Every time he wants to kiss me, oh, it makes me feel so fine. Oh yeah. Well, he can dance and make romance. That's when I fell in love with just one glance. Now he was shy, so now I know I'll never ever say goodbye. Say you want to come and see, he's the most, from coast to coast. We're going to make him stand it up. Honey, stand up and take a little
Well, obviously that number was from the 1950s, which Manhattan Transfer brought back a lot of numbers from the 1950s, including this one, Trickle Trickle.
Running in my clothes, you boy, over the road. With you don't want some to tie, and then you go out line. Gotta go to the party, yeah.
I was home a few weeks ago in Texas visiting my parents. And my dad was telling me about a trip he was going to take with my mom, and they're going to take a road trip. They're taking this trip because there are many festivities and commemorative events saluting a particular highway. It is the 75th anniversary this year of this highway. Maybe you can guess it. 66. You're right.
If you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66.
It winds from Chicago to more than 2,000 miles all the way. Baby, get your kicks on Route 66. Dublin, Missouri, and Oklahoma City is mine. Ready, you see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, Kingman, San Bernardino. Won't you get to this timely tip when you make that California trip? Get your kicks on Route 66.
Get your kicks on 66, lose your blues. Lose the blues, you can do, you can cruise. You can cruise, lose the blues. Get the kicks, get those kicks. Get those kicks and the Route 66. You can lose, but you can lose the blues. Get your kicks, you can cruise. You can lose and lose the blues. Got those kicks, got those kicks. Got those kicks and the Route 66. You can
Dublin, Missouri, and Oklahoma City is mine. Ready, you see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, Arizona, Kingman, Marshall, San Bernardino. Yeah, it's time to tip when you make that California trip. Get your kicks on Route 66.
Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66.
Oh
All for coming out on a beautiful, not beautiful outside, beautiful in here, on a beautiful Father's Day. We'd like Brock to come back up to the piano, and John. And we'd love for you all to stand up, stretch a little bit. We know you've been sitting for a while. We'd like to do our very last song of the radio show, I'll Be Seeing You. Because this hall's going to go, but there's going to be a new one in its place, and it's going to be better than ever. We're going to have a lot more fun here in the future.
I'll be seeing you
you.